Hey Kingdom, what's up? Welcome to Dragon's Dogma 2, and today I will show you my build for Warrior, so you can enjoy and try it out in Dragon's Dogma 2 once again. First of all, let's go to Vacation, changing guild, and I will show you full build, and then I will explain how to play it and how it looks in the battle. But if you don't know who is Warrior is, it's special vacation that need to be unlocked, and it uses big great sword, like big weapon. You just mash it out left and right and destroy all opponents. So let's look what we got here. First of all, basic warrior skills. Skills that you will get anyway, you don't need any additional slots for them, so that's kind of passive abilities, if you can call them so. Bulwark. It reduces damage taken from hostile targets during a charged attack, and you will do a lot of charged attacks, so that's really nice quality of life. You will anyway take some damage, and that's why Bulwark, always get it as soon as possible. Then Breakneck Strike enables a charged attack to inflict greater harm by unleashing it very instant it is fully charged. So that's kinda skill stuff. If you played Monster Hunter, it's kinda the same as in that game. Basically, when you're charging, you will see your weapon glow, and if you unleash this attack the moment it glows, it will do additional damage. So if you're a skilled player, if you like these timing attacks, definitely take it, or just take it anyway, because sometimes you will just do it in occasion, like unintended, and you will do nice damage. Chain of Blows gives you ability to do a lot of blows one by one, so that's really nice, but again you need nice timings to do so, and pretty nice and useful stuff. I will show how to use it just in a second when we go to gameplay section. And also we got Repulse, you see it on the screen right now, this insane ability against big guys especially. You can parry a hostile target's attack by unleashing a charged attack that can knock target off balance. So now let's go to skills when we know all our core skills. So most of skills is attacking, damaging skills of course, but there's stuff like In Spirit that can, or Revivify from the first version, that gives you a second bind, curing some debilitations, basically debuffs, fire, frostbite, sleep, silence, so you can cure it pretty easily. And also there's mobile stuff, but not for you, for your allies. You can launch them as fighter would do it, so if you got party with a rogue, then definitely do it. I don't know why rangers jump on big guys, like I got no idea why they do it. There's like no intention to jump on big guy as ranger. But let's stop with ranger and let's talk about our skills now. So first skill is Windstorm Slash, advanced form of Gale Slash. If you don't know, basically when you level up your vocation, you can get this first form Gale Slash skill, and then when you level a little bit more, you will unlock ability to buy one more advanced version of the skill. And the Gale Slash basically using blade momentum to unleash a series of VT slashes, basically doing a lot of attacks, pretty nice damage, so really nice stuff. And advanced version will give you more speed of consecutive swings when timed correctly, and you will be really berserk crazy dude. So that's our like main ability to use it in combat. You will use it on single target, on multiple targets, like wherever you like. But most of the time you just don't want to go and slowly attack enemies one by one. That's why here is our next skill, Roar. Again, if you find yourself with your playstyle a lot of like fighting one-on-one, for example, then go for In Spirit for this place, or Revivify, just to cure yourself in case of danger. But I'm using a Roar for this build especially, and what does it do? You're basically screaming and all enemies nearby will go towards you. So when all enemies are going towards you, it's a lot easier to slash them with your big sword, and you will basically destroy a whole pack of enemies in single hit if you time it correctly. And that's our next skill, Raising Sweep. advanced form of a rending sweep, and basically what it does, you just spinning a little bit and damaging all enemies around you. That's how it works. So that's really fun skill to use in combination with roar. Roar makes enemies come to you, they will just run towards you. Then you use a raising sweep and just damaging all at once. Also you can use one to storm slash, but area is a little bit less. So area of effect from raising sweep is like almost 360 degrees if I'm not mistaken, and this is like a little bit less than 180. So raising sweep to just attack all 100%. And also we need some abilities that can help us deal with big fellas, and that's Mountain Breaker. An advanced form of null breakers that inflicts greater harm when fully charged. Basically, you're charging this stuff, and you can even push big enemies so they will drop. That's insanely powerful stuff. And if you remember, we got this repulse stuff. We can parry with this ability, and basically we can easily knock enemies down, like no problem at all. And that's basically our skills, our core skills. And now let's talk about augments. So augments from warrior itself, they are pretty nice and all useful for warrior. I actually don't like a lot of augments for other vacations, and basically maybe only mage got nice like augments that is useful to him. But vitality, increasing your maximum health, why not? Really useful stuff. Impact improves your ability to push and pull targets when grabbing them. So again, it's nice passive ability to just pull targets if you need to. Pertinacity improves your ability to break through an opponent's guard. Again, pretty nice stuff. You kind of don't have any protective abilities. You will slash, hack and slash all the time, and it's nice to go through the enemy guard. So dominance augments your knockdown power. Same idea, basically you just slashing, you want to knock down people, enemies, so they fall and you have free time on destroying them. And also there's intrepidity, reducing loss gauge when receiving damage. So basically you're losing maximum health less when you're taking any type of damage. Pretty nice all around ability. So just taking all the skills will give you like nice build already, but that's not my build. My build using vitality, of course, to increase your maximum health. Again, we don't have any protection, so we need more health total to take more strikes. Then we got pertinacity, improves your ability to break through an opponent's guard. Again, in my opinion, when you're slashing left and right, it's really nice to have something like this, especially because we're not very mobile. You know, mobile characters can just jump left and right and then attack from the back. They don't need to break guard, but you need to go through the shields. Then we got dominance, augments your knockdown power, so same ability. Again, it's very nice to have. And also I'm taking intrepidity, reducing loss of gauge when receiving damage. So again, just to keep us more protected. And now it's kind of tricky part. So my build goes for players who don't want to actually like torture themselves a lot. So my final two augments is metal, which is from fighter. And if you don't know, yeah, you can level up fighter a little bit and pick his augments for your other classes and vice versa really easily. And this augments your physical defense. And also I get mage augment apotrapaism, which gives you magical defense. So this will make our warrior not only powerful guy who can break through the guard, he got nice and big health pool and also knockdown power, but also really nice and beefy bro. So losing health is almost like impossible. But another augments to look for is Verve, that will give you more strength, means you will do more damage, and you definitely can take it instead of intrepidity, for example, or instead of magic defense or physical defense, for example, depending on what you need less. And also there's another option to increase your damage even more, but only at daytime, is polarity. It gives you more strength during a day. So you can make kinda like this more damaging guy in case you want to do it, but I don't recommend it actually. Big sword already doing nice amount of damage. So how to get warrior? Basically, when you start in the game, you will eventually find yourself in the city of Vernwort. And in the city, you just go on the main quest. That's basically it. And then just get your main quest, but before going on the main quest, don't forget to talk with guild member. Actually, it doesn't matter if you forget to talk with him, but still you can just talk to him beforehand. And this main quest will lead you over here, basically to the top left of this town, down the road to this Trevor mine. So that's the Trevor mine. And inside this Trevor mine, basically you're going forward and then going to the top floor. So in this room, you're going to the right. And somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken, like probably in this room, there will be a chest, and in this chest there will be two-handed sword. Sorcerer at the same time, in the same dungeon, go forward over here, and then downward in this like part of the dungeon. And at the bottom of the dungeon there will be a room with one more chest. There will be a two-handed sword, two-handed staff for sorcerer. So let's go out of the city and I will explain how to play this bro. About gear, again, it's super simple in case you want to know. Basic like armor that will fit your character and any big sword, and like no trickery here, just go for high strength and that's it. Strength and some defense protection. Just see better starts and pick this gear. Itemization is really simple in this game, so you don't need to do a lot of stuff. And here we see some wolves, easy targets. So we can just roar and make them come to us. That's basically what we're doing most of the time. And then using our slash and unleashing damage to all wolves at once. That's basically what you're doing most of the time. But that's on easy targets. If targets is harder, you can also charge your attack. So make sure to just press and hold Mighty Sweep, for example. You will hold it. And at this time, if you unleash this attack a lot faster, you will do additional damage. You just need to unleash it right at the time when you like. And also we get two attacks, so it's Stone Splitter and Mighty Sweep. Sweep is sweeping left and right, and you can do it like this. So if you time it correctly, you will do it really fast. You just need to do it like insanely, like precision input. If you miss like this, you will do it like really slow. As you can see, there is no pink over here, but we can do it like this. Just press when it blinks in this timing window. It won't blink if you not press it, so you just need to practice on the wind like this, and you will do nice amount of damage. And Stone Splitter is just top-down attack. If you want to split enemy's helmet, destroy their gear or something like this, you can just jump and do it. So nice idea is to, for example, run on the cliff. There's a big guy nearby, just jump and split his helmet like this. Insanely powerful, cool, fun stuff. Also, it's unchargeable, so you can't charge it. And there's one additional like attack. It's called Barsh, and it's R1, RB on controller. Basically, you just do it like this. So a little knock to the enemies, so they will just go away from you a little bit. And you can use it as combo stopper. So for example, you start your Mighty Sweeps, you go in like this, and then you just hop and use Barsh to finish your combo. And you can use any of your skill as combo starter. For example, Windstorm Slash is a nice example. You're doing this slash like this, it's unchargeable, and you can continue it by pressing just your normal Mighty Sweeps, so using this and then going with sweeps like this. If nice timed correctly, you can do it like instantly super fast, looking insanely fun. So if you really like this awesome dude hack and slash style, you will like Warrior a lot. But you'll like it even more against these big fellas like this Cyclopus in armor, because we can use Mountain Breaker. So just time it correctly and try to break this mountain. He is fallen. And now you can just stand And unleash furious strikes, but make sure not to strike his guard. Again, it's pretty nice, easy, straightforward playstyle. Just make sure to time your attacks and you will do like loads of damage. And let's try to break this mountain. Again, it's super easy, just break mountain, and he's fallen in few attacks. And now we can just grab him and pull him up. So just pull him off balance. He's fallen out. And now we can do another attack. And perfectly timed insane damage. Or just unleash fury strikes. Just like this, nice timing. Oh my. And Skull Breaker. Yeah, that's it. And big fella is destroyed in no time. I hope you enjoyed this awesome warrior build and you will have blast playing it in Dragon's Dogma 2. But maybe you wish to try other vacations, builds will be on the screen right now. See you in the next videos, guys.